friends, it's Em. Welcome back to my channel. I am being very quiet today because I am in a library and there are people in here, so I don't want to disturb them. But to start off this video, I just wanted to talk about my goal for this video, which is I want to read 100 pages every day over the next 5 days and see if that changes any reading habits that I might have, or if that affects how I feel about reading certain things. But also I want to do it because I have a lot to get through. I did not finish the 2 books that I was hoping to finish by the end of November. I am still reading Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo, as well as Little Women by Louisa May Alcott, which I have here. I have gotten farther. I am now on chapter 12, and we've got, I think the annotations are just so pretty. So that is what I've been working on. I am currently out of the state from where I normally film, which is why we are in this beautiful library. So we're going to be doing quite a bit of reading this week. This is just going to be a chill reading vlog. So sit down, grab a book, grab a snack. Let's read together over the next week. Of course, I can read more than 100 pages. I am hoping to finish 3 books this week. I have quite a bit of time on my hands, and so I hope to finish Little Women and my annotations for that. I also hope to finish Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo, which is currently on my iPad, and I'm pulling it out. I did bring Teeth by Holly Black, so I'm hoping to finish this as well, start and finish it. I have not begun, but this was one of the books that I pulled on my December TBR poll, so I'm hoping to get this one finished. I also have a couple audiobooks that I'm hoping to listen to, although whether or not I get through those this week is really not as important to me as reading the physical ones that I really want to get through, especially since we have to play catch up from the November books that I did not finish. So that is what our plan is. We're going to be doing lots of reading, some cozy things. There is a Half Price Books where I currently am, and I have not been to a Half Price Books in a very long time, so I'm kind of hoping to go and see what the vibe is. Where I'm from in Oregon, we have Powell's, which I believe is fairly similar, and so I want to see what Half Price Books is all about. Some of the booktubers that I really enjoy watching go to Half Price Books, and it just gives me Powell's vibes, so I wanted to go check it out myself. In addition to reading this week, I did start a new game on my Switch. It's called Teacup. It came out, I think, in 2023 or at the beginning of 2024 this year, and I started it, and you play this little frog. Her name is Teacup, and she is out of tea, but she has a tea party tomorrow, so you have to go around and talk to people and collect tea for your tea party, and cookies and honey, and it is such a cozy game. The music is gorgeous. The art is very like 2D watercolor, which I love, and everybody is shocked that Teacup is out of her house talking to people. So clearly she is a little introvert, and I have never connected so well with a video game character in my life, and so it's such a cozy game. I believe it's on sale as of right now, but when this video comes out it probably won't be anymore. But it is $9.99 normally on the Nintendo Switch shop, and I think it's one of those games that will be able to be completed within like 5 to 10 hours. I don't expect this to be an incredibly long game, but it's so cozy and warm and colorful. Great cozy game, especially for the month of December, where the days are a little bit shorter and it's getting dark and we just want to cozy up with a blanket and some music and play a cozy game. So I'll probably be doing some of that as well this week because I just loved it so much. So yeah. Do quite a bit of reading today. I read 98 pages only because I ended on the start of a chapter, and I didn't want to end in the middle of a chapter because I don't like doing that. And I'm whispering because people are sleeping in the next room and I don't want to wake them up. So we are on page 220. We started on page 122 and we are now on 220 of Little Women. And we've got some good little annotations going. I'm so excited about these. I'm hoping tomorrow I'll get quite a bit more reading done, but we will see. And hopefully I'll be able to give you guys an update, not in a whispering manner. Also, I am about to run out of one of my tabs and I don't have any more. So I think I will, it's this really light blue one right here. So I think I'm gonna switch it to this purple one up here at the top, just to hold me over because I don't have any more tabs, and I got these in a store in Oregon at a Daiso, and I don't know if there's a Daiso where I am. So we're just gonna have to make do. Good morning. This is day 2 of reading 100 pages every single day, at least. It's going to be a very busy day. We've got quite a few errands to run, but I am hoping to read another 100 pages of Little Women, so I'm very excited. It is a beautiful day outside and I am enjoying the sunshine so much. I have read today maybe 50 so pages. I think I'm about halfway done with my 100-page goal for today. Today is Monday. I'm about to go have dinner with my family and then I think we're just gonna have a chill evening. I believe there's a tree lighting event that we might go to. I hope we go to it. I also wanted to say that I downloaded one Audible audiobook because I had a credit, which was Iron Flame. Even though I've already read it and I already listened to it on Audible, I just wanted to have a copy of it. And I'll be doing the same thing once Onyx Storm comes out. Whoop, just almost tripped. And then I also got Crooked Kingdom on audiobook because you can only listen to Crooked Kingdom on audiobook from Audible. Not from the library, not on Spotify, so I just figured it would be really useful for me to have that on audiobook so that I can get through it a little bit faster because I'm just not reading that one as fast as I would like to. I don't know why. And this one kind of gets me out of breath. But look at the pretty trees. They're so pretty. Good morning. It is currently 5 o'clock in the morning and I am getting up to help out my family this morning. So that's why we're up so early, but I did not do an update last night. I did finish my 100 pages. I finished exactly 102 because of where the chapter landed. This book is just so heartfelt and warm and I love it so much. So I'm hoping to actually finish Little Women today. I think that would be really great. I have quite a bit of time on my hands. I will also be going to Half Price Books today and I'm so excited about that. I spent the morning decorating my Nana's apartment for Christmas and it's so sweet and I'm so excited for her to see it because she was not here. I wanted to do it as a surprise to her. So I hope that she likes it, but in the meantime, we're gonna now run to Half Price Books and I'm very pumped to go to a bookstore. I haven't been to a bookstore in a very long time, so let's get going. I wish we had these cover copies in Oregon. These are so pretty. Okay, so I didn't spend hardly as much time as I wanted in there, but that's okay because I have been called, so I need to go. Hey guys, long time no update, but last night I read my 100 pages and we almost finished Little Women, and then this morning I did finish Little Women, so we are done. I am so pleased with my little tabs. Clearly, I had a lot more thoughts and liked a lot more from part 1 than I did part 2. Honestly, part 1, just the familial vibes, the holiday vibes, and how they all come together as a community really spoke to me. But in part 2, we really focus on how they grow into themselves. Very clearly, I cried when Beth died. That was so heart-wrenching for me. It was beautifully written. Finished Little Women, and then I did go ahead and start and finish The Gift of the Magi by O. Henry. This is the Leve Book Club book for this month, and I did not expect it to be only 12 pages, but it was a very short book. I checked it out on Libby, read it in like 15 minutes, not even, at the lunch table, and was like, oh, well, we're done with that. So that was good. That was a cute little Christmas novel. It actually reminded me, there were parts of that book that reminded me of Little Women. For example, she cuts her hair and sells it to earn money so that she can buy her husband a gift in the Gift of the Magi. Very similar to how Jo cuts her hair in this so that her mother has money to go visit their father when he's off at war and sick. So I really loved the Gift of the Magi. It was a book about being content with what you have and learning that the joys of Christmas don't have to come from physical gifts, but from what you already have and the family that you have and the community that you build. So I absolutely loved that book. I rated both The Gift of the Magi and Little Women a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. So now we still have not reached our 100-page goal for today. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is going to be the last day of filming because I said I would do it for 5 days. So we're doing 5 days of reading 100 pages. Tomorrow is the last day. So I'm hoping to start and finish Teeth by Holly Black this for the next 2 days. Because this book is only like 250 something pages. So it's a relatively short book. So I'm hoping to finish this. But yeah, that's kind of just been the update. There's not a whole lot going on. I have been busy. I've been reading. It's been great. I also wanted to show you the little tabs that I got. So we ran out of 2 of them, which was the quotes and the world building. And so I then switched over to add these 2 to be more quotes and world building. We still have a little bit of every sister. Jo has 1 left. Amy, I think there's 2 or 3 in there. Beth has plenty because, you know, she dies. So after a point, she's no longer in the book. And then Meg has quite a few. Of all the characters, Beth is one of my favorites. I think I relate to her the most. I like Jo, but I started a load of laundry, so that's what you're hearing. I think it just took a while for Jo to grow up and come into her own. Meg was really sweet, and I love her familial desires. She's not my favorite, though. Honestly, Amy, top notch. Love Amy. I am so mad that Laurie was in love with Jo for 90% of the book, and then when Jo turned him down, he was like, well, I guess I'll take second best, and that was Amy. And of course it was written much nicer than that, you know, that he grew to love Amy and they grew up together and it became a different kind of love. But truthfully, for the longest time, it really just felt like second best, and I was not a fan of that. There was one line where I think it was Amy said, "Laurie, you are a selfish boy." And I was like, yes, Laurie is incredibly selfish. And he is until the very end when they've all grown up and they have kids in the last like 2 chapters. So that's probably too why I like part 1 the best, is their adventures all together and the lessons that they learned all together was just better for me. I just liked it more. Yeah, those are my thoughts. Okay, so I've officially finished reading my 100 pages. Actually, I've read about 120 because I got quite invested and lost count. But I am very hungry, so I'm gonna go get some dinner. And that might be all the reading that I do today. I'm a little read out, plus it gives me an opportunity to have something to read tomorrow. I have just been informed that this is pronounced tithe. So we're just continuing my lovely streak of not being able to pronounce anything that I read, and that includes book titles, authors, character names. I say it as I read it, and that's okay. Okay, I found another library and I thought I would just come in here and quickly give you guys an update, and this will be the end of the video, so thanks for watching if you've made it this far. So we read 100 pages every single day for 5 days, and in that I learned that there are just days when reading 100 pages is so difficult. It is a tedious task to force yourself to read a certain number for like a lengthy period of time. I think we do 24-hour readathons and sprints, and we do all these challenges, but they're for shorter periods of time rather than for 5 days straight. So this was definitely more of a difficult challenge, especially with life, you know, things get busy. There were some positives. I read a lot. I got a lot of reading done. Starting with, we started and finished Little Women, and we did an annotated version. I am very happy that I finally finished this book. I've never fully made it through part 2 of Little Women. It never grasped my attention as much as part 1 did. And I also just loved the characters in part 1. Hi, no, you're okay. And then we started and finished Tithe. I hope I got that right this time. Tithe by Holly Black. Huge shout out to my friend Kat for sending me a nice little audio memo being like, hey, this is how it's pronounced, because I don't cross-reference, I don't research, I just say it how I see it. So thanks, Kat. I rated this a 3 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. It was your standard YA fantasy. I apologize if there's a lot of noise. I'm in a public space, but will I read the rest of this series? I don't know. It was just okay. It was your standard run-of-the-mill fantasy, so maybe not. And then last, I read The Gift of the Magi by O. Henry. That is a short story. It was part of the Leve book club that she announced for December, and it was good. I rated that a 4 out of 5 stars. It reminded me a lot of Little Women in the sense of the sacrifice and the familial, learning that community and family is an important way to spend Christmas. It doesn't have to be about material gifts and money. So I really enjoyed that. So that was everything that we read in the last 5 days, reading 100 pages per day. I would do this again, but it is definitely one of the more challenging ones, as life does tend to get in the way. So just time is a difficult thing when it comes to reading 100 or more pages a day. Well, that does conclude our video. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please show it some love with a thumbs up or hitting that subscribe button. Anything helps, and I absolutely appreciate the support. I hope you had a wonderful week. As it is Sunday, I hope you have an incredible upcoming week. Remember to rest and remember to take care of yourself and be kind to one another. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.